Good day, and today we're going to be working on OpenOffice's presentation. A presentation is a slideshow that you can make on your computer to show people. So to begin with, I'll show you how to open a presentation. As in with other Apache OpenOffice products, you come here to the OpenOffice button here, double click on it, and it opens up this. And we're going to make a presentation. Before I go there, I'll come down here quick and show you. If you come down here to the Start button, All Programs, come down to where it says OpenOffice.org. You can come down here where it says Impress. Impress is the actual name of the presentation program, and you would click that, and it would open up a presentation, a new presentation for you. Or you can do it right here, going and clicking Presentation, and it'll open up a brand new presentation. The first step of this is going to ask you if you want to create a new, completely new presentation. You can use a template presentation, or if you already started on one and you hadn't finished and you want to continue, you can click Open Existing Presentation. For this example, we're going to click Empty Presentation and click Next. Now, presentation background. If you click the button here in the end, it gives you presentation and presentation background. We're going to go with the background for the moment. And you see these different things. You can get black and white. And when you click that, you'll see over here there'll be a preview of what it's going to look like. Blue borders. I'm going to leave it with blue borders for the moment. Now, if you hit me here to presentation, you have the choice of either a original, or you can, if you're introducing a new product, or you can make a recommendation of strategy. Really, we don't really need to go into that. Now, we need to select an output medium. We can either create a slideshow that's on the computer, and we do that by clicking Screen. So if you want it, you can actually print them out and hand them out if you were doing a presentation, so the person can see the physical presentation in its hands while you're actually doing the presentation on the screen. So we're just going to leave it on screen for the moment though, and click Next. Effects and speed. Effects are the ways that when you switch from one document to the next slide, how it moves to it. And you can show here with click Wipe Up. And when you do that, each slide when it comes up will just go up. You can change the speed here, slow, medium, or fast. Here we'll go to fast. And right here you can change different things, like you can wipe from left to right or right to left. Here you can do clockwise with one spoke. Kind of like this one with 8 spokes on it. But for this presentation, I'm going to leave it with no effect. Next part, select the presentation type. There's 2 ways you can run a presentation. You could either manually run it with using either the keyboard or the mouse, where each time you push the button, the slide will move forward. Or you can actually do an automatic presentation. When you click this, it will go to a page, each present picture on the slide, and it will stay there for so long. And you set the duration of the page here, from 10 seconds. If you want to set up for over a minute for each one. And the duration of pause. The duration of pause is the space between each page. For now, I'm going to set this back to default, and we're just going to move on from there. To actually create the presentation, the first slide in the presentation, you just click the word Create. And now I'll create the first slide. We'll make this much larger. Now, it's very simple to do this. It actually tells you exactly where you need to click. So, first of all, we're going to go over here, and we're going to click on Style. Style just very much just shows you what it's going to look like. You can put columns in. or if you want to create certain layouts, because each slide you want to have a different layout. Like here's just one that's just a plain slide. Here's a slide with a title and a spot for either text. Here's a title, and if you want to add images, title with 2 boxes with 2 different images, and so on. Now, if you click this top one that says Master Page, it'll allow you to create, use different forms of the slides. See here we got the default, which is what we're on right now. This is a black and white version. Okay. You can then get into something like this, which is colored. And it depends on which style you want to use. But for now, we're going to go back to the default. Alright. Go back to layout. Now, it says here to click to add title. What does it mean by that? Well, if you click on it, it erases that and you're able to type in whatever you need to type in. Let me just type in first slide. Or, excuse me, slide. And it begins. Very easy. Now, at this point, this is the easy part. You have one slide, you're ready to go. But now we need to create a new slide, because a single slide is not going to be interesting. So what you want to do is come up here to where it says Insert. When you click it, you'll just give options here. And what you want to do is click the first one, Slide, which will create a brand new slide for you to add onto. And it'll automatically go to the next style, which in this case is a title, a box with a title section, and a section where you can either insert text or one of several items. Now in this box, if you look, here's where you would click and you would be able to insert a table into this. Here's where you would insert a chart. If you want a picture in here, you can click on this and you can direct it where the picture is. Or this. This one says movie, but you can either add a short video, or if you want, you can add music to the text. So I'm just going to fill in something here quick. We'll call this Test 2. Click this. Slide 2. Now watch what happens when I click enter. It brings me back, gives me another bullet. If I hit backspace, it now puts me right under the S, and I can put slide 2A. And actually indent that a little further. And it would continue on this way and whatever as long you want. But for now, we'll just leave it to this second slide. All right. Now, we're going to go to the next one where we actually show how to run a presentation. Now this is only 2 slides long, so this won't be a very long presentation. But what you want to do is come up here to where it says Slideshow. The very top one, it says Slideshow, and when you click on it, it'll open up this slideshow in a new box and allow you to do it. But if, for say, you decide you want to change something, you can go right here where it says Slideshow Settings. And again, it'll take you back and let you either set this for an automatic, either for a manual run, one that will only show in Windows, or you can do an automatic one here. And right now, with the default thing, I have the ability to change slides manually. Mouse pointer is visible. Mouse pointer as a pen. Navigator visible. Animation allowed. Change slides by clicking on the background. And presentation always on top. So I'm going to leave it as that for now. So I click OK. And like I said, I can come up here and click Slideshow. And now the slideshow begins. But it's showing at the first slide. And once I click once with the mouse, it comes to the end of the presentation. what you need to do is click on the first slide. Now once I go to slideshow, click slideshow, first slide, it begins. Now I left click on the mouse. Now I go to slide 2. And if I would hit the left mouse button a third time, I come to the end of the presentation. One of the nice options you have here, you actually can rehearse your timing with this. It will actually record and tell you how long each thing took you, and it takes you and tracks it for you. But for now, that's not really important. Other ways you can run the slideshow is down on the keyboard. You'll see the left and right arrow keys. You push the right arrow key, it moves it forward. You push the left arrow key, it takes you to the previous slide. Alright, now we're going to go to the end here. Now after you've gone through all this trouble of creating a presentation and you need to save it, or you need to print it, either way, you do both of them by coming here to the File button. If you want to print, you come down here and just click Print, or you can come down here where it says Save As. Say I didn't finish this slide, say I want to add another slide later but I was too busy. I'll just come down here to Save As, click on it, and now we give this a name, Test 1. Now I'm going to save it on my desktop. As you can see here, it says desktop. My file name is Test 1. The save as a type of file is ODF presentation. I actually can change that to any other format I want here, but I want to keep it as an ODF since this is OpenOffice presentation. And I come down here and click Save. At this point now I have saved this presentation for another time. And just to prove it, I'm going to close it. I'm going to go here, and you see right here it says Test 1. If I double click on it, and now it opens up Apache OpenOffice Impress, the presentation, and it's the presentation we just made. Here's the first slide and the second slide. I hope this helps explain presentation to you. If you need any more help, you can always do some research on the web, or you can ask someone else who might be more knowledgeable. We'd like to thank you for watching this video and hope you have a good day. Goodbye.